has a way of becoming scary for many people as they get older. The nature of time moving, realizing whether you pay it attention or not, that it isn't infinite, that it is in fact finite, brings it all to the forefront of our minds and our thoughts. And I'm thinking about how as we get older and we begin to reflect or to give our lives thought, it can become scary. The way that it moves through time and space, and we know that we're evolving and growing toward the end of our lives. It's really something to give it thought. And I'm thinking about the many people who have suffered through things, be it addiction, violence, abuse, depression, devastating traumas, and how those things can rob us of a life, of a fullness of being. And sort of the repercussions or the effect of the cause of that, and how we hold that, particularly in light of the fleeting nature of our existence, that we will not be here always. The grief of that, the loss of that, the pain of that, the angst of that. What do we do? So many of us carry, be it conscious or not, be it active or not, present or not, painful memories that may haunt us, rob us, shatter us, place us in this space of deep sorrow, longing for something different, grieving for what was not or for what actually is. What do we do with what we carry? How do we reconcile childhoods and abuse from parents or family members or neighbors or strangers? Where do we go to be held, to be soothed, to be seen and understood? I'm thinking about just the way of the path of that, and the gravity and the angst. And I'm thinking, what am I holding? They say still waters run deep. How deep are the waters of me and you? What are you carrying? What are you trying to reconcile? Are you struggling with something, trying to go from the chaos to the calm, from the pollution to the peace, from the anxiety to the ease? What are you faced with? What are you holding? And where do you go? To where do we turn? In what direction? Grief. When we think of grief, we think about death, dying, loss. I don't know that we really think about the subtleties of our lives. The moments where we are just hurt or agitated in some way, or the little things that really impact us greatly. Those deserve our attention. They deserve our turning toward. Grief is not just about the big things that happen in our lives, but the happenings in our lives that bring us to feeling, to contemplation, even that bring us to denial, because to deny something points at a reason, a fear, a haunting, some type of disruption that does not want to exist. Do you have somewhere to go? Do you have someone who's able to bear witness to your pain, to hear your story, to sit alongside you in your vulnerable space and beingness? Do you have someone to cry with, a shoulder to lean on? All of those things, when they are empty in us, that's a grieving space. Something you've never had that you are longing for, there's a grief to that. And are we afraid of our grief? Are we suffering more deeply because we don't want to be in the loud quiet of our grief? I'm thinking about that. I mean, give it some thought. Sit and sort of scan your body from head to toe. Scan your life. Find the places and spaces and experiences that left you aching or longing or hurt. And inquire, what is there for me? And where can I go to lay it down, or to see it clearly, to hold it with compassion and grace and tenderness and love? Is there a place for me? Because all of the things that bring us pain tell a story. All of the experiences that arrive us at grief hold messages and information. They point to the imperfect nature of existence. And then how do we explore those four corners? How do we enter in to our deepest pain? I'm thinking about the layers of grief and how they are many, and the variety, the many faces of grief, the many faces of grief. You know, I become very touched and grateful for moments where the knowing shows up, the insights appear, sort of the knock on my inner door where I can hear something more clearly, see it more clearly. What face does your grief wear? And when you look into the eyes of your grief and at the face of it, what do you see? And how do you touch it? Almost like Braille, running the tips of our fingers across the curves of the face, the eyes, the nose, the cheekbones, the mouth, the lips, the chin. When we trace the face of our grief, what does it show us? So today, I just want us to drop into that to turn in the direction of our pain and stare it in the eyes and look at the face of it and find something beyond the fear, beyond the suffering, beyond the pain even. Trace the lines, the wrinkles, give it the fullness of seeing. We all want to be seen. Our grief wants to be seen. So what becomes of it and what is revealed when we take the tip of our fingers and we trace it? You know, when I was a kid, I loved to color. And I would just randomly choose a crayon from a bag and I would outline the image before coloring in, before shading it in. And I remember my father would say, no matter what you choose, it's beautiful. Like you just reach in and there you are creating. And we are creating every moment of our beingness with the grief. We can go there inside the lines and hold the fullness of it and trace it to become intimate with it, to hold it, to explore it, to see it clearly, the picture that is being painted. We do not have to suffer our grief, but we can see the face of it and its beauty with age and wrinkles and smoothness and softness and wisdom and hurt. The face of our grief asks that we look at it and see. May we see it and hold the side of our seeing. I mean, this life, it's so full, it's so like concrete and like a quicksand. It's so strong and seemingly solid and so soft and vulnerable with change and hurt. And all of those ingredients of our grief is life and our knowing of our aliveness. It is rich and haunting. And then it's beautiful and freeing. It's so devastating. And then it's just so beautiful to feel, to be alive, to be soft, to be tender. It's like holding the head of a newborn. We feel the structure of it in our hands, and yet we know how soft it remains. And so we can feel it, and we're mindful to hold it mindfully, gently, with presence. And that's what we do with our grief. Wherever our grief comes from, whatever we can point to that's deep and wide and painful and devastating and that is, and we can be with the isness of it all. And so in this moment, I'm thinking about the face of our grief and what it is like to look at it, like looking in the mirror, to stare at it and contemplate its features, and to experience the impact of what all of that means. May we all have the room and space and presence to be with the face of our grief, because it is the face of our beingness. It is a reflection of our humanity, of our existence right now. And it is okay. It's okay. So, may we pause when the pausing is present. And may we turn toward the face of our grief when the feelings come bubbling to the surface. And may we not judge the way of our seeing, but to just hold it and be with it. That we grow in closeness and connection with the fullness of who we are in all the ways and places. In all the places and all the ways. I feel like when I'm talking to you that we're holding hands around like a bonfire, and we're all just being with what's true for us. There are no words that need to be expressed. There's nothing that has to happen, just to be and to hold it. Thank you for being and holding with me. It is a cozy place. My partner uses that word regularly. Cozy. It's cozy to be around the campfire, holding hands and facing ourselves and our grief. Thank you for holding my hand, and thank you for allowing me to hold yours. May you come back again and again to this place where we meet, and we sit and we be and we face and we feel and we hold. Your presence is truly a gift. So keep coming back around. We are all needed in this time, in this place, in this one life that we get, that we're conscious of, that we know now. And always for your time and your ear here with me, walking on the path. May we face our grief and hold it in hands so tender and loving and present. Because there is a space and a place for us. And it's here. Thank you for being. And please, come back around and spend more time with me.